All right, XZ.
All
I
right.
see you in Twitch chat. I assume you're
Finals.
turning off the stream for this, for tournament integrity.
Finals, Joys. Finals.
Oh, Big Goon in chat as well. Both you guys turn on. Well, if they're both here, maybe it's fair. But
Yeah, good luck, gentlemen. No stream sniping. $100 US up for grabs. Let's have a good one. Whew.
A long day.
All right.
10 rounds.
Mulligan for our Rakdos player and quick 7-card keep for 4-color mid-range. And we're into it. Pretty nice curve here for XZ. Get to Thoughtseize into Arcanist into Thoughtseize again, and you know that there's just no interaction at the moment for your Arcanist. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful.
Oh no. Oh. He just gets everything.
There's nothing left of them.
It's all gone.
That's one of the funnest things to do in paper magic, is where you like cast the first Thoughtseize and you're like looking at their hand and they think it's obvious and you like keep looking and tanking and then you're like, all right, discard these two. Like, what do you mean? And you just show them the other Thoughtseize.
All right.
It's a strong power move.
And just like that, all we've got are terrains for Big Goon.
Yeah, I mean, this Triome I assume is being cycled.
All right.
So like Triome into Yasharn would be nuts. Nissa also good.
Yeah.
Uro, Nissa, good replacements.
Sultai showing it's always right back in the game.
Unfortunately.
Although this Nissa is also going to go
unfortunately, there's Nissa also getting Thoughtseized.
away. But with all these Thoughtseizes, this Uro can be escaped.
Yeah, that's true. I imagine we're probably up to that threshold. I actually don't know. I'm trying to look at Big Goon's screen to see what's in the yard there. Looks like there's enough. Exactly enough.
Wow.
All right.
All right, like a claim off the top is going to be nuts here. But otherwise,
How tempted are you to actually Village Rights your own Dreadhorde here?
we need to
Very,
find the claim.
Yeah.
very.
I mean, it's not doing anything else.
Looks like XZ agrees.
And you've got the Luris to replace
Yeah.
it. So your Scourge is a -2, -2. I like going for Croxa to get their last card.
It's a good one to get.
Yeah, it's a very good one to get.
Unfortunately, though,
All right, we're going for Croxa, full control, Village Rights Croxa.
yeah, I was going to say Croxa Luris, but you can't. We don't have a black source.
All right, that's an answer for the Uro. Unfortunately, we can't cast it this turn.
We're going to be at 1.
Yeah.
I can't tell who's killing who here. It looked like XZ was doing a lot, but he might be dead.
That's an eliminate. Yeah, this Scourge of the Skyclaves isn't getting cast anytime soon.
Oh,
I think you keep it just because it's so strong for dealing with later creatures. Ah, but you don't have a sack outlet.
Yeah, he cycled through the 2 Village Rights already.
But, okay, so if they brick, you can Luris cast Dreadhorde Arcanist, and then that gives you access to a Village Rights.
All right, that's a brick.
Is it? How many cards are in the graveyard?
he casted Uro once.
Well, I mean, it's a brick in the sense that it didn't kill his opponent or actually do anything.
Yeah. Oh, I was just wondering if there was going to be an Uro follow-up. But Yeah, I imagine you go for Arcanist here. Although, yeah, I mean, Laris is just going to get eliminated.
Yep. Eliminate on Luris. Oh, that's
Another land.
that is another brick off the top. This Scourge, not close to coming back yet.
-5.
You could, hey, honestly, you could play it and then escape your Croxa.
Oh, interesting.
Actually, not a bad plan at all.
Yeah, it like takes away all the steam from your Dreadhorde Arcanist, though. I wonder if you're supposed to attack with Arcanist and Village Rights it. Or you escape Croxa this way.
Yeah, I mean, like, this also works.
I mean, especially if he doesn't have any cards. Another land off the top. There we go.
Why didn't we attack? Oh, scared of sharks? No, he had no cards.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just clicked through it too quickly.
Growth spiral off the top too.
See, I really wish I had that claim right about now.
Yeah, like, you know this Uro is going to come back eventually. Making a Croxa just to, like... I don't think getting rid of the Claim Village Rights combo was worth a Croxa.
Big Goon is just flooding with lands right now.
Well, we're gonna, I guess this is fine if we're gonna kick this Scourge.
Mm-hmm. Is it rounded up?
Yes.
Is it round?
Because if you kick it, it kills you, right?
I mean, yeah. If it's rounded up, maybe I just don't know what the card does.
Let me check.
It's rounded up. The kicking cost is rounded up.
That's pretty funny.
So he could have done it.
Yeah. What? No, if he kicked it, it would have killed him.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you lose the life rounded up, so you lose 1 life. My bad.
Yeah.
I think Nissa seals the deal here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all she wrote. That was a tight one. It was a really good start for Rakdos too. So
it's
many
a pretty
Thoughtseize
interesting matchup.
See, the problem with Thoughtseize though is that fuels that Uro. Still got to deal with that thing.
The streams are behind. One person's in game and one person. Oh no, never mind.
No, he's checking the board inside.
Checking. Yeah, I see.
All right, what are we doing for Rakdos?
I'm definitely digging the idea of duress.
Yeah, it looks like the duresses have come in. Noxious Grasp, Feed the Swarms, the Karizev Expertise. I'm curious. I personally would probably want these Soul Guide Lanterns. I'm actually not a fan of Scourge of the Skyclaves.
Yeah, board out the Scourge and bring in Soul Guide Lantern to kind of try and ping off Uros because that's a really big threat.
We've seen Scourge just be more of a liability than anything else in all these matchups against Sultai.
Yeah.
It also can draw you cards if need be.
Like I'm sideboarding out pushes, and I'm probably sideboarding out all of my my Scourges of Skyclaves.
Shansky, he actually top decked like Nissa and a bunch of things at the end there after
Yeah.
literally drawing like 8 lands, it seemed.
Yeah, Drew had the Uro. Uro got escaped a couple times. Nissa came down.
Yeah, Rakdos paid so much of their life for different effects that,
Yeah.
like, they paid a bunch of their life to activate their Scourge, but then they couldn't because Sultai was at a lot of life. And then, yeah, a couple like Nissas were able to get the last points of Rakdos.
We have a risky one kept for Big Goon right now, but a mulligan to 4 for Rakdos.
Ooh. I think you put the claim fame back. You just hope to get him.
Yeah. All right. Based on Big Goon's hand, that Plains off the top was by far the worst land he could have drawn there.
I don't know how long Uro has left. I'm not sure it's too strong for
fetches
historic.
out the forest.
Definitely
finds the
very
giant
strong.
Catacomb. Ugh. All right, this is a spell.
Pretty good one too, to cycle with his village rights to try and get out of this mulligan.
If XZ can find a way to win on a mull to 5 against Sultai, I will hands down play as 75 in the SCG demo. No questions asked. And don't get me wrong, I would love to see it, but there's no way he can ever win this game.
Yeah, Big Goon's hand is pretty strong. He's down so many resources.
Yeah, 6 cards in hand and 4 lands in play.
Rest
4 cards in hand. I think you thought these first, right? So you know the dress won't whiff?
It's tough. What do you take?
All of this is rough. I think you're
You just
taking
take Spiral.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Gross Spiral, and then I'm thought seizing away the Hydroid Crisis.
Like, you can't cut them off interaction because they have 3 pieces. Gross Spiral cuts them off of extra cards. Might give you some time to draw into something while they brick.
It looks like we're holding on to the Thoughtseize.
I would have taken the Crisis. Maybe it gets them too close to Uro. That too. The fact that Sultai is like kind of Thoughtseize proof because it just fuels the Uros is insane.
Yeah.
So strong.
All right. There's that Crisis.
Crocs it down.
Spiral hits the bed. We're casting this Thoughtseize finally. And I imagine we're taking Mythos.
I would have liked to have taken the Crisis, but
Yeah. A little too late for that now. I'm feeling pretty good about an Uro escape this turn, since we have this Aether Gust to protect from a claim.
mm-hmm.
I guess maybe if you were banking on being able to claim this Uro, you should have probably claimed the taken the Aether Gust.
Well, we found the village rights.
Yeah, but we're just getting gusted now.
Yeah. But what are you gonna do?
How to snap Aether Gust.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you could escape your... yeah, you don't want to escape Crocs, so never mind. It's 2 fatal pushes in your opponent's hand. This seems much better. Actually, no, it doesn't. You milled your own claim.
I was gonna
no.
say it, but it's the wrong order.
No. That's not what we wanted. Oh no.
They could have milled it anyway with the push on the Stitcher supplier.
Yeah.
And this
Oh, you're Sharn. This game's over.
Oh
Thanks, here.
boy.
This
rip.
game's been over since that
Watch out. It's the big hog to finish her off.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't wrong.
I'm hyped to see that card, see him play. That was a card I was big on during spoilers.
Hmm.
it just never really found its shell in standard, I think.
Nah. Card is good though, it still might.
You give it time. Know what's coming in January.
I mean, digging out 2 lands is very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. On a 4/4 body for 4, it's quite good.
And it also shuts down sacrifice.
Yeah.
Can we actually make enough 1/1s here to not die? Oh, no, there's a crisis. Guess we have to
Wise.
jump attack with Luris.
Fatal.
Do they have Revolt?
Nope.
Oops. I mean, you're making that trade anyway, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, Elder
Here
Gargoyle.
comes the swing.
Despite some weirdness on that last turn, this game is still over.
Probably going to clinch it up. Gargaroth, just another huge creature off the top.
Gargaroth is so scary here.
Yeah, I need to find 2 removal spells here. Oh my god, he found 2 removal spells. Holy shit. That's exactly what he needed. 1 for the Gargaroth and 1 for the Hydroid
Crazy.
Crisis. Oh, holy
Insane.
shit.
This is actually insane.
Yeah, Pyromancer just keeping him in this game.
This is actual insanity.
Oh man, if you're Big Goon, how are you feeling right now?
What?
Yeah.
I can't tell. This is gonna be hard. You got so much time though, and you have an Uro. You can't feel too bad.
Yeah, like
you got a
if
ton of
I'm
life.
Big Goon, I still feel like there's no way I'm losing this game. But
I
like,
don't think you can feel like you can lose.
man,
Crocker comes back, though.
Yeah, but you can also just play this Uro for more draws. When yours dies, you're gonna be fine.
I mean, Big Goon's like a Nissa or another Hydroid Crisis away from immediately
Yeah.
sealing this up.
Yeah, but I want to believe that Rakdos has a chance on a Molifor.
Looks like we're just we're escaping our Uro just so we can
Put it
draw
on
another
TV.
card.
Like, if Rakdos wins this game, we get a game 3. It'd be a great story.
Yeah.
And Stelly, remember, if he wins it all, you got to play a 75.
No, I said if he won this game, I would play a 75. So he does. I don't even care if he wins the match. If he can win this game,
I'm
in.
tempted to take that
I'm
arrow
in.
and draw a card.
Yeah, me too. Not gonna, but I'm tempted.
All right, here comes Croxa.
We easily ship this Thoughtseize, right?
Yeah, that Thoughtseize is
Oh
gone.
yeah.
All right. That's Triome. Cycle. Terrain.
And up.
You just trade off the Zero for the Crocs and then play another one.
Yeah.
No, if I'm Rakdos, I'm chumping. I don't want
Chopping
this.
it. Yeah.
Like there's enough
that's
cards in Big Goon's graveyard to just re-escape the Uro right away.
Yeah, fair.
And I'm not excited about trading it at the moment.
Really here, it's like the Pyromancer deck can survive actually up until Crisis, I think.
Yeah. Once he finds another Crisis, this game ends immediately. I mean, I'm once he finds a Nissa, I'm pretty sure the game ends, but
Nissa, who ends the game.
yeah.
You cry.
It's unfortunate that our Luris is. I like this. Get an extra card. Get an extra token.
I have never seen an Uro and a Croxa both attack at the same time together.
Same team.
Yeah. on
It's
the
like
same
Step
side.
Brothers, the acclaimed film featuring Will Ferrell.
Oh, it's another terrain off the top for Big Goon.
It's a cycle land though,
Yeah.
and Uro is a cycle. Do you
Ooh,
let this Yasharn hit you for 2? Or for 4? And go to 2? Guess not.
That's an Aether Gust. Oh, man. There's a lot of cards in that graveyard for this Arcanist.
Yeah, it might just gust the Arcanist after draw.
Oh, that's a fatal push.
Oh, well.
All right, Arcanist down. Oh. If I didn't know about this
Oh.
Aether Gust.
That Arcanist would have been nuts. You could have Village Rights it.
Yeah, that would have been insanity.
I actually think you should have gusted your own Uro there to fizzle the claim, because now he just does it next turn. Because like you have enough cards, you can just play the Uro, escape another one. Like
Oh. All right, Crocs are coming across for a free attack for 6. Gonna re-escape on the back, possibly. You don't have
do you
to.
need to?
You don't need to now. All it does is it keeps the 4/4 back.
Yeah. I mean, it domes them for another 3. Maybe that sets up possibilities for lethal with this claim.
Yeah. All right, that's another Uro.
They did gust Uro on top.
No, they just drew another one. They gusted the claim on top.
Yeah, I know that was the joke.
Elder
Gargaroth's
Gargaroth, pretty huge
problematic.
draw.
You know, they say, respect your elders.
All right, what's a good draw here? Claim so that you can claim back the Arcanist and then fame it, and then carry Zevs, a Gargaroth or something. I'm not sure, but we know it's just claim.
I don't know how many more
Remove
removal
first.
spells there are in the deck that can deal with the Elder Gargaroth.
I wonder if you just don't escape Uro here because you know the claim's on top.
Yeah. All right. Big brain play here.
Keeping Gargaroth around because it's got trample. Have to escape Crocs at a block. Well, you don't have to, but risky not to.
Still plenty of cards though left in the library. Or in the graveyard, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you're not doing anything else, so. What a wild game from a Multifor.
I can't believe we're still here.
I thought we'd be wrapping this up by now.
By now, I thought this was over long ago.
Oh, that's another land.
Maybe this is what they meant in their fire philosophy when they said they wanted the game to be replayable. Look how many times these Elder Titans have been replayed.
Oh, big. No, wait. Oh. Big draw. Down to 1 point.
I just don't even block here. Yeah.
It's 2 lands. Man, Big Goon is struggling to put this one away.
Yeah.
XZ is just hanging on by.
Do you go again? Do you play another Earl?
No, I'm not gonna.
Really? Not even for the draw?
Plan.
How many cards do you have left in your yard?
Well, I don't know.
Very many, it looks like.
Like, there's got to be good cards in your deck at some point. You've drawn all the lands. Extinction Event, pretty good. Extinction Event actually just lethal. Yeah, you wait. If they put a Crocs into play, everything's even.
Mm-hmm.
And all your things are odd. You just kill them. Ooh, drew the Phyrexian Tower too. Fortunately, it looks like this is the end because of that Extinction Event. Big Goon just takes 6 here. Yeah.
Oh man, that was so close. I really wanted to see him pull it back from a multi-4.
I feel like you still owe it to him to play this deck on that after that performance from a Multifor, even though they didn't win.
Man.
It was definitely not the result that I expected.
I mean, yeah, good run into the finals. And games like this seem strong. Just don't pitch the Extinction Event. All right, good micro. Crying Hedron, good reaction.
There it goes.
Oh,
Soul Guy takes it down.
what a finals. What a finals.
Yeah, I think this is the third. This is the third time, maybe fourth. I've sent prize money to old Big Goon.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
player.
I just messaged him, congrats, asking if he wants to come for a winner's interview. So we'll see if he hops over.
That was nuts.
Excellent play from XZ though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was tight. I am still shocked he was in it that long.
Yeah, it was pretty good for a Multifor, honestly.
Pretty
Oh, this is
good.
XD speaking for anyone who
Yeah.
doesn't recognize the voice.
Hello.
Yeah, that was a wild game.
That was nuts. Dude,
yeah,
I
if I hadn't
straight up
had
said
the bottom 3 cards,
Yeah.
like I would have had Claimed Fame, which would have been able to bring back an Arcanist at any point, and then like another Claimed Firstborn, or I had a Feed the Swarm, which could have killed the Gargaroth or something.
Yeah, I straight up said on stream that if you were able to win that game, I was going to play your exact similar
up, guys?
5 in the SCG. But I don't know. I'm still pretty tempted. That was a really good showing.
Yeah, welcome, Big Goon, to the call. Congrats on the win, and congrats, of course, XZ to the second place.
Yeah.
I guess the first question I want to ask you, Big Goon, why choose white Sultai over normal Sultai?
You know that I went solely off the fact of previous tournaments, the Big Giant Pig solely winning games against goblins. That being said, I think there was only like one goblins deck in the whole tournament, so I'm still not fully convinced that it's better, but I feel that it definitely helps with your bad matchups.
Yeah, that makes sense. How much experience do you have? Like, I mean, it sounds like not much. Like, you just switched to the white version. Did you play test much each way?
I haven't play tested the white version since Kaladesh came out. We'll put it that way. I was playing it ever since the I guess it was the Mythic Invitational when the Channel Fireball guys kind of introduced it.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked it, and I started playing it then. That was all I played. And then probably 3 days ago, I went back to just straight Sultai and was just crushing everybody, but there was no goblins on the ladder. And then once I seen goblins in the Star City events, then I switched back to this one.
That makes sense. I guess a question for XZ. The Yasharns definitely shut off Black-Red Sacrifice decks, trying to do Priest of the Forgotten God stuff and Cat Oven stuff much more than Black-Red Arcanist. Did you get a chance to play against both versions of Sultai? Do you have a preference playing Black-Red?
I hate Sultai. Just as a deck, it is my least favorite deck in Historic. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I played against the 4-color version twice, and I played against normal Sultai once. That was my only other loss to the normal Sultai list. Overall, like, we're trying to 1-for-1, and Uro is just like, no, you can't 1-for-1 this. And like even there, like, I was looping Croxas, but like he drew like 10 more cards than me.
Yeah, Uro wins that competition between Croxa and Uro.
Yeah, it was just kind of rough. I was really looking for an Agadeem's Awakening that third game. That was like I would have gotten the 5/5. I would have gotten Arcanist back, and I would have gotten Luris back.
Yeah, Awakening would have been pretty huge at the end.
Yeah, I was just digging for that, and I just couldn't find it, I guess. But I mean, I'm overall I like this deck a lot. I think that Claim the Firstborn is probably one of the best cards in the format.
Yeah,
and I think
Uro is rough for you, but having
to,
Claim against Uro is quite strong.
Yeah. Also, Elder Gargaroth is also quite rough. I've only really got like Karazhav's Expertise to feed the Swarms and the Bedeevils.
Yeah,
and the Expertise to feed the Swarms and the Bedeevils. So I don't know. I think Sultai is the hardest matchup for this deck, but I played against like Mono Red twice and like Mono White and like Mono Black aggro decks, and like Fatal Push just shuts off their entire deck. As of, like, they can't really recover from like a Feed the Swarm or Claim the Firstborn Village Rights onto like an Ajani's Bridesmaid today. Like, that's kind of
that makes sense.
Shuts them
So
off.
there's an SCG thing tomorrow, right? If I
I think
what
so.
Kelly's been saying, right? Are either of you Big Goon or XZ playing in it? And if so, would you play the same decks? I guess Big Goon, I'll ask you first.
I am more than likely not playing in it tomorrow. I decided to take this week off, and mainly because I played in the CFB LCQ yesterday and didn't make that, so I just wanted to play in your guys' event today and just kind of take a week off from Star City stuff. But if I was playing in it, I would probably play this deck. I mean, it all depends on who you ask for the most part as far as Sultai goes. Like, I'm really cool with Link Mage. Shout out to him for basically handing me that last match.
Oh my god.
That was
Dude, I was my mind.
That was
But,
a brutal one to watch.
But yeah, I talked to him before we started, and I mean, he's really high on his version versus the pig version. So, I mean, it's all preference.
That makes sense. And XZ, it sounds like you would run it back tomorrow.
All right. I think that I think I'm gonna play tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be on the same deck. I just think the Sultai matchup is just so abysmal that I don't want to play that. But I also don't know else I'd play. I play a lot of Junsak too, and I like have the cards for Sultai if I wanted to go that way. But I feel like Sultai mirrors are just not how I want to spend my time. So
They're
I
kind of
might just run it
miserable,
back.
not gonna lie at all. But
Yeah, I definitely that last game I definitely am glad there's not one more round because I played pretty much all Sultai mirrors all day and
awesome.
it definitely ate away at my brain. That one play where I fatal pushed his Lurrus because he had a permanent leave the battlefield.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, oops. And it actually almost cost me the match, not fatal pushing that young Peasy.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I'm looking at your tournament today. You played Sultai twice, 4-color mid-range. Oh, you played Sultai 3 times and 4-color mid-range 3 times. Out of your 9 rounds, you played essentially Sultai 6 times. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely it was definitely a headbanger, I'll tell you that much.
Isn't the one you won also a mid-range mirror? Wasn't your other? You're really good at those grindy mid-range decks.
Yeah, I mean, ever since I've been playing Magic for like 20 plus years, man, and that's just been my bread and butter is playing those kind of decks against those kind of decks and trying to, like, I'm not so much a deck brewer, but I'll take an established archetype and kind of try to tweak it to win the mirrors if I feel that's going to be prevalent.
Yeah, because your performance in the mid-range decks all seem insane. So
yeah, like I'm honestly just happy to finally be here and talking to you guys because all the previous events, man, I've fallen short.
just short, yeah. Finals. I remember you had a huge run. You've top aided a few of the organizationals. Yeah, I've sent you prize money quite a few times.
Yeah, so but I mean, obviously, I've been in the stream talking to a couple of you guys there for a while. I mean, I love these events, man. I'm glad you guys do them. Like I said earlier in chat, you know, you guys and everybody else that runs tournaments on Melee, man, I appreciate it because with this pandemic going, if no one was doing anything, like I'm sure I'm speaking for everybody, you know, we'd be freaking lost. So
I mean, that's why we started doing. It's 100% why we started doing them was the exact same thing. Yeah, the very first one, we were like, you know, we can't just sit around and not play Magic. We gotta put on tournaments.
Yeah, and we appreciate you guys coming out to play because the support we've gotten from the community and everyone showing up and enjoying the events is why we keep doing it. So we appreciate you guys for sure.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
Yeah. All right, I guess. Any shout outs either of you guys want to give? People who've supported you along the way, people, you know, who helped with deck selection or just brought you coffee while you were playing. Big Goon, any shout outs?
Basically, like I said, huge shout out to Oink Mage. I've talked to him a lot on Twitter. We've shared deck lists back and forth, and he's always, I feel our matchups are kind of 50-50, but he's definitely someone that you don't want to run into at any given point. So
yeah, he's been running the tables at some Melee events as well.
Yeah, so I mean him, and when I seen his avatar light up on that last turn, man, my heart literally like dropped out of my chest because I was just like, I'm dead. And I almost hit the concede button, and I was like, no, we're gonna see what he does.
Oh yeah.
And when he passed through his turn, man, I was just like, oh my god. But yeah, then basically, last but not least, shout out to my wife. You know, she keeps the kids in line, lets me sit here and play all day. So if it wasn't for her, I definitely wouldn't be doing this. So
right on, guys. All right. Well, thank you very much for playing the event today. Thank you, everybody.
We didn't give Billy. You're just closing things. We didn't give XZ a chance for his shout outs.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
I guess I can shout out. I got a Magic group chat that I from people I go to college with.
Oh hell yeah!
Post deck lists and stuff.
Nice.
I don't know. They watch my stream sometimes. I do stream on occasion, very infrequently.
What's your Twitch? Yeah. Shout out.
XZMCE. It's just a bunch of letters, but if you know it, you know it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of black-red decks recently, but I feel like my true calling is like white-blue tempo decks, like creature mid-range, like I don't know, disruption plans.
Have you
I feel
played
like
much of the Blue-White Auras deck? Do you like it?
I don't like the Blue-White Auras deck. It just lose its fatal push. Like I played against Orzabors today, and like I fatal pushed like 3 of their things and then claimed the other one, and like they just couldn't play. And
Makes sense.
I don't know. I don't like having that. I like having a whole bunch of options, and I really like all the graveyard aspects of this deck, like how you have to manage everything. I think this deck is pretty sweet though. That's about it though.
All
Yeah,
right.
sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you both for coming in for the interview. This is the first time we've had a double interview with both finalists. So, yeah, this was sweet.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed while you guys were answering, if you had just given me the names, Big Goon and Oink Mage, I would have assumed Oink Mage was on Yasharn, but
That would make sense for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again, guys. Thanks to everyone for tuned in for the stream. We'll be announcing probably another event sometime within the next couple weeks to keep these things going. Thanks everybody who tuned in and came out to play today, and we'll catch you guys at the next one. See you later.
talk to you later, Twitch chat.
Yeah.